Hello and welcome to Ghost Theory. In this episode, we investigate inside the ancient Ram Inn. At over 800 years old, it is one of the oldest buildings in the country and is regarded as one of the most haunted places in the world. With stories of demons, devil worship and sacrifice, this is somewhere we just had to investigate. We entered this building with a skeptical mindset, trying not to be influenced by any other investigations. But are we still skeptical?
Hello and welcome to Ghost Theory.
Yes.
So we've been left alone in the ancient Ram Inn, a very notorious location. Stories of witches being burned at the stake. You've got like the bishop's room, and you've got dead cats. You've got dead bodies. You've got
children, skeletons, succubus, a monk, any sort of weird ass creepy shit you can imagine. Supposedly goes on here. Yeah. So we're either going to get bummed by a ghost, or we're going to get stroked by a cat.
So this is where we've been congregating, and
that was fabulous.
I
know. Is there a drink in there?
Yeah.
Fuck you, man. That was some skill. that was a trick shot, that was.
And as you can see, it's a very weird vibe of a place. I mean, for instance, this is the dead cat that got found in this place. Was it behind a wall?
Yeah, they seem to just be finding weird skeletons of animals and people behind. Well, the children's skeletons found under the stairs.
Yes,
wasn't it? I believe. But then they've got the pit. Well, they show the pit.
Yeah.
So this is the bar area. As you can tell, it's some sort of seating arrangements for everyone to do ghost hunting. Then we've got the Mr. Skeleton Man. But here, you can see people still turn up and leave flowers and notes for the... I don't know how many children were here. Was it 2 children were found?
I believe it was 2.
It was their skeletons were found with bits of, like, daggers inside their bones as if they were stabbed to death.
In 1997, a group of ghost hunters were given permission to dig up parts of the floor to search for a hidden cellar. They instead found the remains of a woman and child along with broken iron shards. The pieces were examined by Bristol Museum, who confirmed they would have been subject to a ritual sacrifice.
So, yeah, like Joe mentioned, they do tours here and they do seances. There are a few different rooms where they actually have seance sessions set up in here, which is really good for us because hopefully it's building some energy up. We did actually do something here on iConjure's video.
And the Ouija Brothers video,
technically, I think. Video, yeah. So let's move on to... sorry, mate. I'm just... We're going past it.
A bit stiff, isn't he?
Yeah.
See what I did there?
So this just is another seating area by the looks of it. Yeah. I think this is just another place where you can have a sit down, chill out, and do... it's more of a chill out area, but you can do seances and stuff here as well.
So the whole place has been set up for ghost hunters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Literally every room is set up so you can sit down and pull out these Ouija boards, I presume.
Yeah.
And so on. Would you like to go into the stablés?
So... another area. This is actually the barn, which is...
Was this the old stable area, isn't it? Or...
yeah, but it's the barn now. And again, there's another seating area.
It's basically, because you're such a lazy... you get lots of places to sit down.
Yeah, you do.
Like they've done it for you specifically. They knew you were coming.
Oh.
And they've gone, we've got that fat bastard turning up.
Yeah.
We better put loads of seats down.
Yeah.
That's why they put hardwood flooring everywhere as well, just in case you break through everything.
It's a shame they made him so thin. Your fat ass ain't going to fit on them.
No. But they did tie the chairs up to the ceiling, because he did try and sit on that one in the middle. And the legs turned into dust. So they decided to tie them to the ceiling so you couldn't reach. Because you might start eating them as well. But...
yeah, they're the spares. So, yeah, to be honest with you, I don't get much of a feeling in this room, do you?
I've never had a feeling in my life. I'm completely numb.
Fair enough. Okay, now we're going to go upstairs, and upstairs is really... this is the thing about these sort of places, that it's all sort of like planted in your head that everything's very creepy and scary and they make it dress up. Because you've got another one here. You enter here at your own risk. Now, if anything, that's planting a psychological feeling in your mind that it's you know, it's haunted, it's dangerous, instantly your mind's going overtime.
No, you're thinking, why? What's the risk?
Yeah.
Why is it at my own risk? Why I don't want anything to be my fault if anything happens and so on.
Yeah. And you do have a lot of these notes as well, like, may God continue to bless this house, all who dwell in it, visit it. And you've got a lot of these sort of Christian relics around the house. It's dotted everywhere, almost a ward off evil, I believe. I mean, you've got one just here. So that's Jesus. And look how thin these stairs are. I mean, Joe just can barely get out of there.
I'm struggling.
So this is the witch's room, supposedly where a witch sort of hid away from people who were trying to burn her at the stake. The reason that she was captured and burnt at the stake was because she didn't worship Christianity, and it was sort of governed by law then that you have to worship Christianity.
I'm not sure why exactly they thought she was a witch, though. Is that the only reason? Because she didn't believe in God?
I'm guessing so. I'm guessing they branded her so that they had a reason. Do you know what I mean? But I don't actually know. I'm gonna have to look up more about it.
It is random. How much of this stuff is just bought from antique shops to make you feel creeped out? Because I'm genuinely skeptical as hell about this place. I'm not creeped out. I don't believe it necessarily. I think it's overhyped to some degree. Willing to be proven otherwise, but
since being here for a few hours beforehand, I am quite open that this is not haunted, at least not tonight. Nothing's happened tonight, but you never know. We've got a whole video to go through.
It's nothing like so far what it's been made out to be. This is probably my favourite room, oddly enough. There's a really horrible, creepy vibe about this because of the I mean, just look at this. Is that not purely designed to freak you out? If its eyes move towards me, I am going to drop kick it down the stairs. Just saying.
Towards Jesus.
What is this room? What did this room used to be?
I have no idea.
Children's room, by the looks of it.
So I don't know really what it was.
We'll have to look that up.
You got all of these sort of newspaper. Sort of.
Did you have a weird waft of warm fire air?
Yes, I did actually. Very charcoal actually.
That was weird. It felt like the actual heat from a fire, which is odd. And it smelt like charcoal.
We've got to be careful in this room because this.
Yeah.
I think that is just, designed to be like that, in all honesty. But yeah, you got all this history here. It's all worth a good read. And this room coming up, this is a room we're going to be staying in most of the night. And this is called the Bishop's Room.
Haunted by the monk. Or a monk, supposedly, isn't it?
Yeah.
And is this the succubus as well?
I believe this is the succubus room as well. I don't know, it could be the whole house that happens in or something.
Yeah. But this is supposed to be by far the most haunted room of the house, isn't it?
And like Steve said from the Ouija Brothers, this is one of the most haunted rooms in the UK, supposedly.
Yeah. I mean, we've literally had nothing happen in here so far, but,
Yeah.
we'll see. Actually, something I just wanted to point out is what we were saying in their videos too. As at the moment, the road outside is being closed.
Yeah.
And we're wondering, because essentially the one thing you can remove from this investigation compared to the others is that there are no cars driving past. And obviously, being such an old building falling apart, then are the cars and lorries and things going past sort of moving the building somewhat, and that's causing strange noises. So now that you've removed the cars, you've also removed the supposed activity. Yeah. And that could essentially debunk almost everything that's ever happened here. Not saying it does, but...
Yeah, it could. You're right.
Beware, nutcracker, beam above your head. Yes. And only one person got these stairs at a time. Now, I weigh...
6 people?
Yeah, I weigh the equivalent of about a sort of moderate-sized family vehicle.
So this... More like a saloon.
Yeah, or like a Range Rover. Fucking people carrier with the people. But, yeah, so this would be fun for me, wouldn't it? They are bloody awful as well. Oh, my days. I mean, this just feels like one of the abandoned buildings we'd go to, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right, my time to go.
Who moved the REM pod? I presume my conjure moved it.
Conjure came up here earlier. I'm guessing they moved it, yeah.
To me, this is by far the creepiest part of the house.
Well, it is the attic, isn't it?
It's also the fact that you can't even go beyond that desk thing over there.
Yeah.
Righty-ho, on with the investigation.
Indeed. Okay, so we are currently in the old bar area. If there's any spirits here, we've been calling out throughout the evening, but it's just us two now. We're here on our own.
I'm not convinced at all this place is even mildly haunted at the moment. I'm not convinced anyone else is here other than us, and it's going to take a lot of convincing from here on. Maybe you don't want us to know you're here, I don't know, but we would be really grateful if you could prove that you exist. And that's calling out to anybody who can hear my voice. I've never been anywhere in my life so silent.
It's crazy. Like I said earlier, this place is like almost so rickety and so, creaky as you walk around. You would have thought that you would at least get creaks and from the wood settling or the boards. There's nothing.
There's a little click I heard. You're never going to get on camera.
That's
but
the CCTV, isn't it?
I don't know, it was just all right here. But I mean, we were just walking there 5 minutes ago.
Come and talk to us, please. My name's Elliot.
And I'm not. Mine isn't, even. God, there's supposed to be some crazy demon poltergeist monster man thing here, and a succubus, and a witch, a monk. We're on top of a burial ground. And you can't even do one single noise. Nothing at all. Is that it? We'd just come all this way for you to do nothing at all. You can't even scare us or hit one of us. You get a really peaceful night's sleep in here.
It's weird because I genuinely don't get it. Like, even like we go to abandoned buildings and we hear more than this place.
I mean, there's more happens in my own home than this. It really is weird, and it has been like this all day.
Please come and do something.
Is there a demon? Why are you not trying to scare us? Do you know that we can't be scared? Is that the problem? Are we too strong for you to even bother scare us? That was almost like someone stood at the top of the stairs looking down. Do you know what I mean? Just creaking over.
Yeah.
Come join us then.
Come and talk to us. We don't mean you any harm.
We're just fascinated by your existence. We want to know what happens to us when we die. Maybe we can get prepared for it. Is there any way that we can talk to people that we've known and loved in our life that have died? There's so many questions we want to know. It does sound like little footsteps. Never pick it up on camera.
No.
Almost like crunching of grit.
Please, we want to listen to you. We want to listen to your story. We don't just want you to make noises, we also want to listen to you. Can you tell us what year you died?
What was that?
That was like... yeah. Can you tell us...
I would say that was the road, but it's shut.
No.
That was by far the loudest sound I've heard here so far. It's like, kind of sound. Why do I feel like I'm being looked at right now?
Yeah.
Hello? Good morning. Oh my god, I've got a weird sensation of horrible... oh my god, goosebumps. Oh dear, that's weird.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I have a feeling somebody's just joined us.
Me too.
We welcome you to join us this morning. We're very grateful for you coming to join us too. The temperature.
I know, it's just got really, really cold.
Oh,
I know.
wow. Oh my god.
I know, I'm really getting cold.
That is honestly less than half the temperature it was a minute ago.
Yeah.
That's like someone's just opened a window.
Have we got a spirit here with us now?
I've never felt that before.
No, me neither. Stereotypical sign of paranormal.
I can't believe how cold that is.
I know. I can feel it.
Goodbye.
Don't leave. If that now warms up.
Look.
Like, how would you explain what you've just... As just... Fuck my head. Ah.
Oh. Who's there?
Why is everything so tiny everywhere I go?
Ouch. She did say goodbye. Maybe she tried to knock you out. Okay.
The floorboards, which is obviously could easily be just creaking. I don't know. Okay, right, so... Whew. Oh, that's not nice up there. After that feeling there we just had,
Yeah.
looking up these stairs, just... okay. Right, we're coming upstairs now. You might have presumed as you just said goodbye, you've left us. And then we've heard weird noises up here, potentially. This room fascinates me because it's so creepy.
Okay.
It has the worst feel of any room in the building to me.
Yeah.
I think it could be that. And the headless mannequin. I'm not sure anybody's even investigated in this room today. And I have a feeling, because this room is so small, I wonder if people even investigate in here
Much at all.
often anyway. So, this is the opportunity for anybody who's in this room To show off to us, maybe. How powerful are you? Can you move one of these dolls? They're a bit creepy looking. If you want to scare us, then moving one of these dolls is probably the best way to do it.
The floor's vibrating.
Whistle.
Tap. If you're out in this corridor, walk past us. Close the door. Slam it. Whatever you want. Just let us know.
Are any of these dolls anything to do with you? Have you possessed them? Have you attached yourself to them? Especially this one. Can you move the eyes to look at me? That was a whistle then.
I'm not
Wasn't
hearing
it?
it.
It's like...
I didn't hear that.
Come on, move the doll's eyes. No? It can't be that powerful. I mean, look how easily I just moved that doll. So that means I'm a hell of a lot more powerful than you are if I can just pick it up and you can't even move it. It's insanely quiet. It's irritating, actually.
Do you want us here? Or do you want us to leave?
Come on, just come and do this. Anybody here, anything. I don't know what you are. Just come and move this like that. Very, very easy. I'm going to stop it for you. And try and come up and do that. If that even the only thing that you do for us today. If that's the only thing you do for the rest of eternity. It will just prove that you exist and then everyone can stop coming here. It was a thump then. You just made a thumping noise, but you did it in the wrong room.
Okay.
So just bear in mind, we are potentially talking to a demon. So we don't have to be as polite as we normally would be. But, you know, when we're talking to them anyway.
Yeah. This room, I believe.
Yeah.
We should try investigating.
So this is the witch's room, is it?
This is the witch's room, yeah.
So I presume then, this is the room that the witch supposedly stayed in before she was killed.
I'm guessing.
She wasn't killed here, I don't believe.
No.
But this is just the room she stayed in beforehand. So this would essentially be the last place she ever slept.
Yeah.
We're not here to hurt you or do anything bad to you. If anything, we can potentially try and help you if you can let us know how. Can you speak to this device that I have in my right hand? All it will do is supposedly play back the things that you say.
Axe.
We've had that before, haven't we?
Patient.
Okay, we will be patient.
Let's be quiet for a bit then.
Is that patient in terms of we have to be patient, or you were a patient? So this is bizarre because I've kept this on in my pocket. It hasn't gone off until I've pulled out and asked to talk to it.
That is quite bizarre, actually.
Why did you not believe in God?
Angel.
It's an incredibly fitting word. Right.
Are you a fallen angel?
So I was finding that really hard to puzzle or piece the puzzle together with that. What do you mean, angel? I said, why did you not believe in God? And you said, angel. Have you met an angel? Do you now believe in God, essentially?
Are you still with us?
There's a whistle then as well. Could be a bird.
I just heard walking. Do you hear that?
I can, no one else will. Again, I'm going to keep this on, but it's going to stay in my pocket. So you can keep trying to talk. What do you feel, generally, like?
I feel that this place comes in waves. One minute I feel there's something going on. The next, it's completely gone. In the entire house, nothing's going on. All of a sudden, happen. And
Oddly
gone.
enough, we've said that happens a lot in locations that a lot of people investigate,
Yeah.
haven't we? Like when we go to places that are known to be haunted, like this, where loads of people turn up, it's very hard. You've got to work really hard to get things going.
The walking that I heard, it sounds, I know it was walking because it's the same floorboards creaking.
That temperature. Can you feel that, or is it my imagination?
feel hot.
Put your hand so where I am. It was like just on my face.
So I
It's
can't
cold
actually
air.
tell. So we're just going to head down to get some instruments. Whoa! Temperature.
Temperature's insane.
Temperature drop. We are going downstairs though.
Ooh. I was not on the stairs when that happened.
Fuck, I didn't have the camera pointed.
Knock knock. Hello?
Okay, so recording EVP.
Yeah, I recorded that. Something knocked behind me. Hello? And that's why we don't stop recording, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard that, but I've just heard 2 knocks of what sounds like a bit like that moving. Were you trying to lock us in here then? Not very nice, is it?
Right, as I was saying, I'm going to record this.
Yeah, what just happened with your camera?
It just...
Just like turned itself
It
off.
did a
started
power
beeping.
off, yeah.
Do you know that's only ever happened once to us?
Yeah.
And it was in a church that was also claimed to be just as haunted as this is.
Mm-hmm.
Ding, ding.
Mm-hmm. Just for you guys who are listening to this EVP recording, this is an EVP, and it's in the main seance room, the bar area of the Ancient Ram Inn, and we're going to now leave it here recording.
You can see that I'm nowhere near that, right?
Well, I think that's coming from behind you, so yes.
Well, we're coming upstairs again. Should we try the room that is supposedly the most haunted room in this house?
Absolutely.
The toilet. Which will be the bishop's room. So the room where the monk supposedly
Yeah.
was seen. Potentially the succubus as well.
Yeah. Right. Temperature checks. It's 24.4 degrees in here. If we feel it cooling down, I'll get that out again.
We haven't tried this in this room yet. So if there's anybody in here, doesn't matter what you are, who you think you are, whether you're alive, dead, a spirit, doesn't matter. Can you come up and speak to this device that's in my right hand? I'm going to place it on this bed. Theoretically, if you come up and talk to it, it'll be able to decipher what you say and read it back to us. And that's important because we might not be able to hear you. We definitely can't see you. So this way we can try and have a good conversation. Can you explain this and why it says "careful here" with a question mark? It would seem even the person who wrote it doesn't quite understand why they wrote it. And please do not light, spell incorrectly, red candles. Technically, if you actually lit the candles, you'd be okay, because technically that's the wrong word. But anyway, hug. You would like a hug. Well,
Are you a child?
if you do 3 nice, loud, distinctive knocks on that door, we will leave you alone.
We're calling out to any spirit or any person who may be in this building. I need to talk.
So all we want to do is have a conversation. We want to know if you're okay. Is there anything we can do for you? Can we help you move on somehow? Or do you like being where you are? I mean, really? Is it just a case of whatever's here isn't... You can't get intelligent responses, it's just a time replay or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just something that just happens at some point, and you can't control it whatsoever. You can't ask for it.
Not according to the stories, that's the thing.
Yeah, but...
According to the stories, people have been dragged, pushed, everything.
Yeah, and we're the sort of people, until we actually witness that ourselves, we won't believe it. Come and drag us. Throw him across the room.
Closer.
You're getting closer.
Okay, we'll come so close that you touch one of us. We will not do anything, we just want to capture it on camera. Let's just sit back and be quiet. Is that REM pod? Does that REM pod over there work? I assume that's a yes.
Yeah, it works.
Does that work, does it?
Yeah.
What just happened there?
What do you mean?
Turn your light away. Right, my light the light on the camera just dropped like crazy. There again. My light's flashing. What? The night vision. Turn your light off. That. Do you see that?
Yeah.
What is that all about then? Right.
Is your infrared dying?
Shouldn't be. It's fully charged.
It's green.
It's flashing. What's happening there then? Look, I point it towards you. Yeah. Why is that happening? We're going to show...
Don't like that.
No, me neither, particularly. Show that we are not touching that.
Fuck.
Brilliant. Hello. Well, I'm just going to have to turn that off, aren't I? Do you like it when we have it dark? Do you like this night vision camera that we've got here? What were you just doing to the camera? Am I allowed to turn that light back on? If I turn it back on, are you going to keep taking the power from it? What's the temperature in here at the moment?
21.7. It's dropped a degree. 21.3, 21.2.
Can you touch the device then? The one that I'm currently pointing the camera at, the one that makes the beeping? You just touch it, it'll just make annoying noises, but that's all it'll do, and all it does is allow us to know that you're here with us. Come and just touch the device, please. If you touch it, we'll know you're here, and then we can try and have a conversation.
Come closer. We don't mean you any harm.
Have you run away? You down the end of this room now? Where are you? What is that? What? It's like chains. What was that chain sound? Can you make that sound again? Try and direct me towards it.
It's 19.8 now. The temperature's dropping.
I'm running out of things to ask for. I mean, something just clicked to my left, but it's nothing more than a floorboard. So, thank you for watching this video on the ancient ramen. We will be then posting soon, if you're watching this on the day it comes out, the 30-minute alone video, which will be an hour-long special of us being alone in separate parts of the building. So subscribe to watch that, and we shall catch you on the next one. No, it's called Black Screen.
Oh, back to it.